We have a weaponized justice system like this country has never seen before. The FBI.
Right. It's the Justice Department that's been weaponized. The FBI is weaponized because you refuse to turn over classified documents. So it's the FBI that's been weaponized. It's the Justice Department that's been weaponized because you incited an insurrection. But when weaponized cops shoot an unweaponized black man in the back, Republicans stand with the officer because it's hard out there for cops. We need to show them love. This is opportunistic infection, and number 3 Republican leader in the House, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. There are many reasons to loathe, and I don't think loathe is too strong a word. There are many reasons to despise Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. Her incredibly rich father bought her a brand new BMW after she graduated from high school, which she famously drove all over Cambridge and Boston while attending Harvard. She listed her parents' vacation home as her residence in order to claim she lives among the rubes in the heavily rural 21st Congressional District she deigns to represent. She was a never-Trumper until she saw the writing on the wall and became a MAGA Trumper. But the number one reason to hate Congresswoman Elise Stefanik is because of who she loves, this guy. Elise Stefanik is married to Matthew Manda, a toad-faced sewer rat who works as manager of public affairs for the National Shooting Sports Foundation, which is based in Newtown, Connecticut. Now, if Newtown, Connecticut sounds familiar, that's because Newtown, Connecticut, not just being the headquarters for National Shooting Sports Foundation, it's also where Adam Lanza, on December 14th, 2012, took a Bushmaster AR-15 rifle, a Glock 10mm, and a Sig Sauer 9mm into Sandy Hook Elementary School and shot 6 adults plus 20 children to death. Lanza, the bad guy with a gun, ended his killing spree by shooting himself to death, thereby becoming the good guy with a gun. Bad guy with a gun becomes good guy with a gun. And as far as this Republican Party is concerned, you can transition from a bad guy with a gun to a good guy with a gun, but don't you dare transition from being a bad guy with a gun to being a good girl with a gun. Then stay away from our children.
It's all about freedom.
Yes, it is. It's all about freedom, isn't it, Congressman Troy Nell? Matthew Manda, like I said, is married to Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, and his National Shooting Sports Foundation, like the NRA, is a front for the gun industry. Wendy Liberatore last year wrote over at the Times-Union. The Times-Union covers the congressional district in upstate New York, which the Harvard-educated, my daddy bought me a brand new BMW for a high school graduation gift, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik represents. Did I mention Elise Stefanik listed her parents' vacation home as her residence to prove she lives among the hayseeds in her heavily rural congressional district? Well, anyway, according to the Times-Union, opportunistic infection Elise Stefanik's husband, Matthew Manda, is the manager of public affairs for the National Shooting Sports Foundation, and it is his job, surprisingly enough, you're not going to believe this, it is his job to lobby Congress on behalf of gun manufacturers. Wendy Liberatore over at the Times-Union writes that as the debate over gun control heats up following back-to-back mass shootings, the industry has a spokesman with unparalleled access to U.S. Representative Elise Stefanik the number 3 Republican in the House, her husband, and his name is Matthew Manda. Elise Stefanik is literally in bed with the gun lobby. Elise Stefanik's husband, Matthew Manda, gets up every day, goes to work, and tries to get more and more guns into the hands of active shooters because there's big money to be made in selling weapons to nutcases like the shooter who, back in 2017, almost killed Steve Scalise, the number 2 leader in the House. You can see him standing right behind Elise Stefanik. So let's learn more about Matthew Manda's National Shooting Sports Foundation. Do you remember last year's shooting in Uvalde, Texas? Do you remember that? Well, say hello to Marty Daniel. He makes the weapon that was used to kill all those beautiful souls. Marty Daniels is the head of Daniel Defense, and he makes the AR-15 that was used in all your favorite school shootings, including Uvalde. Here he is. Here is Marty Daniel of Daniel Defense. Here he is telling us why he loves Matthew Manda's National Shooting Sports Foundation.
They're very good on the data.
Oh, they're very good on the data. Oh, that's good. So Elise Stefanik's husband is very good on the data. That's good to know. So I'm sure Matthew Manda, Elise Stefanik's husband, sends out the daily data of children killed by guns, showing that firearms are the number 1 leading cause of death for American children and teenagers. That's according to the CDC. Firearms are the number 1 leading cause of death for American children and teens. Last year, according to the CDC, in 2020, according to the CDC, 4,357 children died from guns. 3,639 died from car accidents. And it's interesting because not everybody owns a firearm, but pretty much everyone either owns a car or travels in a car, yet guns still kill way, way more children. I wonder why. Could it have anything to do with cars being regulated? You need a license. You must pass a test to drive a car. I think that might have something to do with it, don't you? Let's break down the numbers here. In 2020, of all the children who were killed by guns, 2,811 were murdered. And even worse, I think, 1,293 used those guns to commit suicide. Yeah.
They're always out there fighting the fight. At Capitol Hill when there are issues. It's very good to bring new shooters into our market, 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 new shooters into our market,